What's up, guys? Welcome back to your theory, and today we'll be checking out God of War clones. God of War sparked the beginning of a multitude of games who try to copy its style, its visceral combat, and anger. Many of them tried, many of them failed, but only one stood out, and that game is Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno came out at a time where many people were trying to capitalize on the fame of God of War. God of War just showed people a different level, a different edge where you could take gaming, and people loved it. Brutal beating of historical and mythical figures. God of War did it best. So people looked around, looked for stories, trying to copy it, trying to get a little bit of the money, right? The cash grab that went on. Many of them were terrible. I mean, absolute terrible stuff. But one of these guys got it right. They found an incredible story, almost as epic as the Greek mythology itself. They looked around and found an amazing story, and this was the Divine Comedy. The Divine Comedy is an epic story that just blows you away. Dante's Inferno, we found ourselves following our beloved all the way down to the center of hell. The multiple chambers of hell, that's where this guy is going to bring back his beloved. This is just an epic journey. And if I tell you that this game was scary, I'm actually understated. This game gave me the willies. I mean, it gave me the heebie-jeebies. Scared the crap out of me. This game was outstanding. And if you believe about the things that it was talking about, if you're a certain kind of religion, they made it worse. It made it 10 times worse. This game was spooky. It had an awesome combat and it was just beautiful. To be honest, it's massively underrated. Dante's Inferno brought us something that was close to God of War, but with a different flavor. You know, it's like pizza with different toppings. Some of them are pineapple that people hate, and some of them are pepperoni and some really delicious meat that is just divine. Okay. So yes, it tried to kind of jump on a God of War bandwagon, but boy, did it do something unique. It gave us a different feel. The combat was awesome. The combos, man. My favorite one is this one with the crosses coming out and shooting, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Many people around the world have been begging and dying for them to do a Dante's Inferno 2. The story ends with you defeating the devil himself. And this devil is unique. His bits are out, like dangling there, swinging left and right, swinging. That is absolutely crazy. These guys went all out. You will see some really disgusting stuff, like babies with blades in their hands and prostitutes and stuff that is just absolutely disgusting, but they brought it to life. These are things that in the Divine Comedy they tell of the kind of people or the fates that await certain people who live certain lives on earth, right? So if you believe in that stuff, then it makes it even worse, because like you're watching the fate of certain people who you know are living certain kind of lives on earth right now. So if you believe in that stuff, it kind of gives you an insight into what could possibly be their fate when they die, which is really messed up, man. Like, I mean, look at this. Yeah, that is disgusting. So Dante's Inferno story was unique. It was able to match the epicness of the Greek mythology. Greek mythology is the greatest mythology anywhere. So everybody else that you can think of, it doesn't matter. Greek mythology is just way up there. Massive, epic, gargantuan, bombastic stuff that I absolutely adore and I gobble up every single time. But it didn't have giant titans going to war and stuff. But Dante's Inferno story was one of the things that took it to the max. It was able to match God of War in so many ways. To be honest, I'm going to say something that I don't know that many God of War fans, which I am, look at me. My channel is a God of War channel, but we'll disagree, but I don't care. Dante's Inferno is ranked higher than some God of War game titles. Like, I'm not going to say which specific title so you crucify me to the wall, but Dante's Inferno ranks higher than some God of War. Mainline, I'm not talking about PSP games, man. The PSP crappy PSP games, no. I'm talking about the mainline God of War games. God of War 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is Ragnarok. This stuff, yeah. God of War, Dante's Inferno runs higher than some of these guys. In my book, it's my personal opinion. So, when it came to story, it was up there. What else? Combat. God of War had a unique set of combat. Angerfield, the Blaze of Chaos, the Blade of Olympus. These things were featured and they gave you so much power, took you on a power trip. You had the lightning and things that the gifts that the gods gave you along the way. Dante's Inferno had versions of that. He had a massive sickle that he took from Death himself. Death. He kicked Death's ass in the very beginning. Amazing. Bonkers. And that sets the tone. It gave you a taste of what you should expect. The very first battle in this game is a battle with Death, man. Yeah. So imagine we get this awesome weapon from Death, and that's our main weapon throughout the game. We also get some supernatural abilities, whether you can save people or actually banish them or leave them there to their fate, which is really good part that they added. It made the game really nice because if you believe in the stuff it's talking about, you just wish you could save people. It's one of those situations whereby, yes, you go somewhere, someone is going through something, you feel like they deserve their fates, but at the same time, some of them will listen to their story, and this game gives you an opportunity to listen to some of these people's stories. When you listen to their story, the things that they did, you can decide to save them, and you've given full power to save certain people, and I absolutely did. I saved a ton of people. Some of them really were terrible people, terrible, disgusting humans, so you leave them there to rot and die in this godforsaken place. But this was one of the dynamics in the game that made it different. Other games just went note for note, copy God of War exactly, and that's why it failed. But Dante's Inferno tapped into something that most people on Earth already believe in, and on top of that, gave you the unique abilities, and for you to be able to banish demons and save people who are doomed in hell. It was just amazing. And to top it all off, you fought the devil. What else do you want, man? You were able to beat the crap out of the devil and slash upon his private stuff, you know, the stuff that's dangling, swinging left and right. You can actually go to town on that stuff and cut it up. I mean, you can mess him up. This game was not playing. They went all out. So it's a pity that since then we never got a continuation. This game came out on the 360. It's still available. You can play it on Game Pass wherever you want it, or you can even get it for a discount in some, well, GameStop or something, some bin somewhere. You can find this game, and trust me, it's worth every penny. During your journey, the voice acting is superb. It equally matches T.C. Carson's incredible performance as Kratos throughout his journey. It's just visceral, anger-filled. Combat is unique and spectacular. The music, the music is spot on. Every single scene in this story is just incredible. Just like God of War 2, the game-to-game play, the moment-to-moment gameplay was just on the tip-top of quality. It was just there, man. Moment-to-moment of this gameplay was amazing, was phenomenal. This game genuinely rivaled God of War in every single way. Every single way that God of War brought, everything that God of War brought to the table, Dante's Inferno was able to match it and at times even top it. Okay, I love this game. This game was just absolutely beautiful, and Dante's Inferno is a worthy opposition or worthy combatant to go toe-to-toe with God of War, and I love every single moment of it. Nothing about Dante's Inferno was cheap, was a money grab. Well, they decided to grab money because of God of War, but they put love in it, right? If you even watch behind the scenes, you can see that every single thing was meticulously done. They took care of it. They translated Divine Comedy into a beautiful piece of art. That was a game way back in the early 2000s, and they killed it. So, Dante's Inferno, what do you think? Do you think it was one of the best God of War clones? I believe so. Even so much better than some God of War titles in the God of War legacy. Yes. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think about Dante's Inferno and whether it was worthy of the kind of hype or the good stuff I'm talking about it today. And do you want a sequel? I want a sequel. It's been so many years now. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but hey, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. Let me know what you think about all this. And if you like this, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel a ton. Join the Oath Theory crew, make this channel better so we can keep talking about more awesome stuff in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.